Alright, welcome back to another video, guys, with the penny. Over here is my 2015 Fiat Abarth. Everybody just joining in the channel. This car, I have done numerous amount of work to it. I've taken the head apart multiple different times. So the car actually, come inside, I'll show you really quick. So this car had blown this before. It had blown one of the coil packs. So then I had to fix that one, and I thought, okay, that's the end of the massacre. But then after that, I decided to go ahead and put on a blow valve spacer, and in doing so, I blew up the first turbo. So, not knowing anything about cars, after the first turbo had blown up, I had replaced it, but did not clean out the old intercooler. And in result of that, oil went through the intercooler back into the engine, therefore creating a cause of massive oil coming out the rear end. Now, me not knowing how to fix cars, I got a third turbo, and in the third turbo, it was already messed up, and there was just a lot of blow by. That's also because not only was the first turbo blown up, and I put the blow valve in, incorrectly. This right here is your air to oil separator. Now, I did not know this because this is my first time doing this kind of work to the car. So the way how this works is with the stock Fiat, the stock box, is that there's a box that goes right here, which is your air to oil separator, and there's a cap. So not all the air goes everywhere. So there's one air that goes up from right here, that goes into the back of the intake box, correct? Then there's this one right here that also goes into the back of the intake box, and then this little guy usually has a hose that connects straight into the box, which is just a unnecessary hose from Fiat that they put that there. So that had occurred, creating a lot of pressure, then also creating oil. So fourth turbo had a lot of oil going out through the rear end, and now it does not smoke as bad as it used to. The biggest issue I'm having now is you can see there's still oil. So there's still oil coming up, and I'm pretty sure that's just like the old oil that has been built up on top of the pistons. The pistons are not bad. I did compression tests. You guys can see on the channel, did all of that. But in today's video, we're going to take off this downpipe and actually come down here. We're going to be painting it white. So I'm going to teach you guys how to paint the downpipe white. Now we're going to take off this old wrap because this stuff is just crowded with oil. So let's get into that. Alright, so in order to take off the downpipe, what we're going to do is we're going to get our 10 first and release the top. This is my new ratchet that I got. You guys are going to see in the other video when we upload it to replace the struts. It's very convenient because you can just slip it right on. And it's weird, look at this. So mine has yellow nuts instead of the Allen keys. That's trippy. Okay, you guys will see what I'm talking about when I posted the other video for Happy's car. So same thing like a regular socket, it just goes in there. If I put it on the correct way, I did. No, there we go. After this, you're already tidy. Alright, put that little doohickey right on there. Like I said, this tool is very convenient, guys, when you want to do stuff that's in a hard to reach area. Also, if you want to put a socket in the socket, so you have a nice little space to go right in between this socket. So now that the V-band is loose, I'm just going to continue on wrenching so I can get it completely off. Alright, so once that is off, you can start wiggling it off, take the gasket out, move the V-band. So now the pipe is completely free from the vehicle. So if you're just doing this on a 2013 model, this is the exact same area as your O2 sensor. However though, on the bottom there's some brackets that mount into the engine to hold this exhaust, so it's not just dangling like that. But now I'm going to catch you guys underneath the car, and actually I'm going to leave the camera on top, and you guys are going to see me going right underneath here. So there's two bolts. There's one on this side over here, and then we could zoom in real quick. Yeah, that little black stud that's going underneath. Take that one off, and the one on the other side. So I think that's a 13. I did create these bolts because I don't have proper nuts, but it works. So that's all that matters. We are going to replace these with copper bolts from AutoZone. So let's get this off. Okay. Maybe it's 2 people. Kind of thing. Oh yeah, there she goes. Alright, just like that. We have bolt number 1 out. Show you guys, come right here, over here. So, like I said, we had these are actually exhaust stud bolts from the old manifold. Like I said, I've done 3 different manifolds on this car already. So we have the top one, and just like when you put on the manifold, this piece is going to screw into the car. But this instance, I have another 13 from another part of the manifold, and those 2 marry together and sit on the downpipe. So the reason why it's like this, not because do I not have the right bolts, but also this is a 2013 catalyst downpipe that is only meant for a 2013 car, and my car is a 2015. So yes, the exhausts are a little bit different. So let's go ahead and jump back in and get the big family, bro. Yeah, it's still going. Alright, do the locomotion, let's go. Alright, that is all. So this is exactly what was going on. We had a old mushroom washer that was on there. This is, I believe, from a bike, because you can see how it's like chewed up right there, so it's held into place. And that was in there, so that holds onto there, that holds onto there. As you guys know, these are very under stress. There's a lot of oil on them too. I'm pretty sure it's because when this downpipe was spitting out oil, and it spit it out all over the place, and the whole entire radiator support down there. So got those 2 off, and now a little bit of wiggle and a sniggle. Got this guy out. That's our catalyst downpipe. You can see it's coated in oil. So we're gonna get this fuzzy thing away from my skin. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut all this off and paint it white. So safety squints. Woo! Imagine I did that for the entire thing. Woo! Alright, so that's 2 of them. We're never going to do this again. I do know a homie that knows how to header wrap, so if I ever wanted to header wrap again, I can always hit him up. But for now, this header wrap is gone. Coated in oil. Woo. Ooh. 3. This actually was given to me, this downpipe was given to me by a friend. His Fiat actually got rear-ended, so he gave up on the Fiat life. That's usually what you're supposed to do. When these cars break down, you get rid of them. For me, I love my car. It's my dream car, guys. Turn your dreams into realities. Wake up. Stay woke. Alright, last one, then get this gabagoo off. Alright. So, just like a blanket, I'm gonna start up here. You know, where are we gonna start at? You guys can just see how messed up this wrap is. Here we go. Started from the bottom, now we're here. Hell yeah. Started from the bottom, now the whole team here. Don't copyright me, YouTube. Oh yeah, look at those booger wells, so ugly. Sheesh. Yeah, this is a bougie damn downpipe. This thing is ugly. Very ugly. Take all that header wrap off. Maybe I'll leave this in the park so the kids can play with it. Dude, that was messed up. I go to hell for that one. Mom, look, I found a jump rope. Damn. Use Believe in magic. So what we're gonna do, guys, for this downpipe, I'm gonna teach you guys how to properly clean and properly get this ready for paint. So stay tuned for that one. I know this is a little bit of a long video already. I'm going to be painting in my house too, because I cannot paint outside. Or maybe I could, but it's going to be colder and later, so I'm actually going to go see the new Barbie movie. So comment down below, what are your thoughts about the Barbie movie? Should I do a review? Maybe I will. But I'm going to actually enjoy the Barbie movie tonight, because I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. 2023, let's get it. Let's see here. Oh, damn, that is so crispy. Crispy with a K underscore delicious. Here. Bro, I can't even tell where the hell to start it. It's so crusty down there, guys. This is all from the oil too. You can hear that. Ooh, ASMR. ASMR and fiberglass going everywhere. Alright, there you go. Bada bing, bada boom. Callus downpipe. I don't know. Can we put on the flash? Can we get the flash? I don't know if you guys can see inside. It's a dirty little hole. But I see you, you see me. It's a Callus downpipe all the way through and through. So this takes out all the restrictions of noise. So we're gonna go ahead and hop in the house. Alright guys, so now here in the house, we're actually in the kitchen now. So I got some 409 cleaner. I'm gonna spray it on there. So this thing is coated in oil. And I do have, I know this is like my little makeshift painting booth right here. So I'm gonna just kind of like dress it with this 409. After that, I'm gonna get done with the scrubbing. So this is a Scotch-Brite pad. And it's okay if it sands it kind of, because we are going to be actually spraying this VHT high temp flame proof. So I'm just going to be spraying this, and you can see right here it's already building up all that sudsy stuff. So that's definitely what we want to see. And like I said, it's going to scratch it, but that is fine, because we got to definitely get in all the grooves and everything like that, and make sure our downpipe is ready for some clean paint. And this is like a steel downpipe, guys, so I want to just kind of like give it some really good strokes and stuff, and make sure we get all that crud off, because we got a nice clean paint job. And let me see here, spray this guy out. This one. And you can see right here, it's looking already brand new. Jeez, that's clean, huh? What do you guys think? But I think this downpipe is possessed. But it definitely got it a lot cleaner. You see all the suds all around, and actually now my fingers are out of there. It's kind of got a little dirty. But definitely we got a lot of that oil out. And this is part of the painting process, guys. What you got to do. Nice, long strokes. The harder you get, the better. Alright, so you can see right here, that was a weird thing that happened, guys, but we do have the pipe now. It's looking super clean, scratched up, of course. It's good, because now our paint's going to stick. So now that we have this nice and done up, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get our heater gun, and I'm going to actually just heat up the pipe really quick. So I'll catch you guys right now when this is all plugged. So heating up a downpipe is going to serve two purposes. When the can has been in a bag for a very long time, it's been cold. So when the pipe is hot, and the paint is nice and warm, that just means it's going to lay down a lot more better. Kind of like when you're icing a cake. You know, you want to make sure that everything is nice and dry and nice and warm. Obviously not boiling hot to where it's going to run off, but the warmer the better. And we're not going to be painting the flange, so it's fine if that doesn't get paint, but we're going to paint all the way up to it. I'm going to put some tape on the hole, some tape on the bottoms where I don't want, you can see earlier, this is what I was talking about. This thing has two different holes. So the downpipe for this one is a little weird. Definitely maybe later on I'll go with like a Neo Speed high flow cat or something, but I got this for free. I'm not complaining. It sounds amazing on the car. I might even do my own custom downpipe out the front end. I'll be darned, the pipe is up, and there's my shirt. Why is my shirt back there all of a sudden? But that's okay. It's a good backdrop to keep my fridge nice and shiny. So I'm gonna start spray painting this, guys, and I wanted to show you guys this process on the valve cover, but the footage got deleted sadly. So let's get into spray painting. Alright, so the can is hot, the pipe is hot. Let me do a little... Alright, so we're just gonna go with some nice smooth strokes, starting from the tip, just to make sure we have our first nice guide coat. I'm gonna go all the way down, and then like enough just to get the paint sticking. So I'm gonna go all the way around, and I'm gonna show you guys that process. Alright, so it's kind of like our first guide coat right there, guys. I do have to be careful on the top here. I'm touching them just a little bit, but you can come over here. I'm going to show you guys that whoever did this downpipe sucks with their welding. There's tons of booger welds put all over the place, and these right here just meaty and beady. These are not beautiful dimes that I desire, but then again, this is a project car. So I'm going to let that cure, and then I'm going to catch you guys when I get almost to the final coat on this thing. Just because I really want to get this done, and I am spray painting in the house. So let's get it. Alright guys, so as you can see, my cable had touched not once but twice in the downpipe when trying to dry it, and that's a mistake on me, but you know what, this is a project car. It's not going to look 100% show car, and the whole outside of the car is not even, you know, in process of show car. So project car paint job, showing you guys exactly what to do and what not to do. So catch you guys in the morning when we get this installed into the vehicle. Alright guys, so back at the car, you see we painted it, and I do have the new nuts here. These are going to be our copper with the black heads, and I have two lock washers on there to prevent them from falling apart. As you can see, these are our previous nuts. These aren't the exact prettiest, so we're going to put that, and I'm already getting this pipe dirty. We did paint it, so I'm just going to basically put the hardware in on the top, and then from there I'm going to put it in and button them up from the bottom. So I'm going to show you guys, well actually it's the same exact process as taking it off, and I'm going to show you guys after when it's all done up and complete. Alright, so like I said before guys, got the O2 sensor plugged it back in. That one was just a monkey wrench. Then we have the downpipe. Now this one wasn't even going in because I have taken this off, taken it on, taken it off, and it results is that it actually stripped the screw just a little bit. So in order to get past the little bits, I had to kind of just put a little ucky thing right there. This is temporary. You can see right down there. If we can focus, there's our beautiful copper nuts. I already got smudges on the pipe, but that's alright. It's a project car, so it looks nice. So now I guess the only thing to do is make sure the battery's plugged in and give her a little start. It looks like there still is smoke, but I'm pretty sure it's because this car still has an issue to where there's a massive amount of blow-by coming out of here that's throwing oil everywhere. But at least it doesn't smoke as much when this is all dirty, so that's cool. So amazing. Hit it one more time.